EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
You good, man.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Told you.
He's got him in.
Huh? Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards.
That ain't Troy. That ain't Troy. That ain't Rob Wilson. That's just another fuck nigga on your team.
That was absolutely a thunderbolt.
Huh?
On the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Devontae bombed the fuck out that nigga.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
Oh, you tripping. You better go that way. You better go that way. Yeah, you can blame Shaw for this ass whooping. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See a nigga named Troy right back there?
They start the drive with Peterson.
Ray, like you got caught up in some shit, Ray.
Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And these guys target Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there.
Y'all gotta get off them edges, man.
And this is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice game.
On 1st and 10, Bradshaw going up top.
Pick. Give me that, man. That's champ. Stop playing, man. Stop playing them boy, man.
You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And
that supposed to been a pick. That supposed to been a pick.
As he tried to pull that one in.
Come on, man.
On 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again.
Pick. Give me that, man. Punt the ball. Punt the ball. Trash ass nigga. Blame Shaw for this shit, nigga. Oh, that nigga come on, he going for Lando. Stupid bitch.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he
what y'all
gets this
do?
one away here.
What you want to do? You want to touch it? Nope. Nope. Cycleberry.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Now Lewis here on 1st down. And some room to roam now. And he'll get this.
Huh? Hello? Oh, no, we don't wait. You press the goddamn button.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play action. It's Jackson. And it's complete to Adams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Steps away.
Damn, bro.
A bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The Ravens at 11-4 now on the year.
Nigga
Coming on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles.
What my dog be saying? Good game, Lando. You play your heart out. Good game. You play your heart out. Good game. Good game. Hey, I'm dropping all my points on one nigga, y'all. Y'all tell me who y'all want. I'm finna name 3 niggas. Champ, and Champ. That.
Lewis between the tackles. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, we ain't gonna make the mistake that we did earlier today. And we ain't gonna make the mistake that we did when I played you last time. We taking our points when we gotta take our point.
Up the middle they go. Rice might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Oh yeah,
now play number
I got you.
On this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st
touchdown.
and 3rd. Steps away to his left, going for it all, and this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with the pick.
That's on me, bro. Why he stop and do that? He just throw that. I don't know. That's on me.
That really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions
One
in
play.
that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into
Come
points.
on, man.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back
Check
and
down.
feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Fuck you going?
On the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A tremendous pursuit that time for the middle linebacker position. He had to cover a lot of ground to get in and make that play.
But I have to think that when this play began, the running back thought,
Cut the ball, man.
Rushing down he goes.
Why would you do the same play
And now that brings up 4
in that same formation?
6 yards on the sack. After
When you do a no huddle, they already
1
recognize the play that you try to do. So now they playing it even better unless you start doing some changes, bro. Stupid ass nigga. Punt the ball, man. I should have took my 3 points, man.
Here's Presley Harvin now.
Yeah, Presley Harvin.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
Oh, we gone. We gone.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it.
The fuck?
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
These niggas run down the field and just be tapping the strip button, bro.
What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there in that play, but he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I don't have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It
Pick,
really
man.
is. You try and get that peek to know where they are about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away. Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. Bradshaw over the middle. Complete.
Oh, that's a smash, bro.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Throwing on 1st down. Bradshaw. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. On 2nd down, Peterson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And in for the Steelers' touchdown. Adrian Peterson. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get 1 look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
No. This is the same nigga that did you last time. Ah.
Out of bounds, just 3 yards shy of the end zone.
That's the same nigga that did you nasty in overtime. Don't say no, oh my God, like you don't know who that is.
Defense respond after giving up that type of a return.
You might as well just let me score, bro.
So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Here's a give. Lewis running left. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is...
Get off of me, man.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have moved out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Throwing to start the drive. Bradshaw. He's able to find Miller.
Come on, Ramsey, bro.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
To throw on 2nd down, Bradshaw.
That's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander, and the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
A 2nd down run with Lewis.
I couldn't get down.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He hits Adams complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down.
What's Troy Polamalu?
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, Rob Wilson. They would have stopped them. Oh, so you thought you were going to beat me and get Ed Reed and all the other shit. Yeah, right.
Now a give, running right is Lewis. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
They're getting up.
Jackson will keep it. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Miller. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A final shot before break. Bradshaw. He finds his man complete. That's Peterson.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack.
He's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Bradshaw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the counter, it's Lewis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with it.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted.
And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll try the middle with Peterson. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They run again on 1st down. Peterson
to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Bradshaw. Throw left side complete. That's Peterson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 26. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
On 1st down, Bradshaw. That one complete to Bettis.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Steelers are back within a score.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Again, it's Lewis. They find some open field here. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, here's Lewis running right. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
They go play action with Jackson. Out to his left.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Tucker's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Looking deep for Adams, and it's intercepted at the goal line. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick 6.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
Back now in Baltimore, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. 81 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try and pick it up with Lewis. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And remember, he put one on the ground last week, so the rookie now back-to-back weeks with a fumble loss.
And zero excuses, but altogether not surprising. Rookie running backs have to adjust to the speed of the NFL, and it's not just in their running. It's the speed of defenders getting to them, how hard and aggressive they are in tackling, them raking at the football. So many things they didn't deal with in college, and that's one of the big adjustments that they have to make. Again, not a surprise, but he's got to figure it out.
Looking to throw on second down. Bradshaw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Steelers will add to their fourth quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Jackson's throw taken in by Adams.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
With such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop the score.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Again, Peterson.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Adrian Peterson. his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 15 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He's got a man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Davante Adams with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. And I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And they're going to get the two. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a one-score game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Peterson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Bradshaw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Jackson.
He's going to let it fly.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run again with Peterson. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Well, somebody lit a fire under...